Hey there, welcome back to Nature to Nurture, simply caring for our children. I'm really glad that you're here today. This is one of the conversations that really does feel simple, but when you sit with it, it can shift how you show up in some of the hardest moments with your child. If you've ever said, calm down, take a breath, stop crying, and it made things worse, you're not alone. And you're not doing anything wrong. We've just been taught something that doesn't actually work in the moment. I want you to picture a moment where it's later in the day, you're already tired, you have been needed all day long. Maybe you're trying to get dinner going, and your kid starts to melt down. They're crying, they're yelling, maybe they're throwing something, and you feel it immediately. Your chest tightens, your thoughts speed up, your patience drops, and your instinct is to say, hey, calm down. But here's what's happening underneath that moment. When your child is melting down like that, they are not in a place where they can think logically. They are not choosing their behavior. Their whole body is in it. Their nervous system is activated. And when we say, calm down, even when it's with the best intention, it can land as, you need to stop feeling this way right now. And for a child who's already overwhelmed, that adds pressure, not support. So instead of asking, how do I get my kid to calm down? We shift to, how do I help them feel safe enough to come back to calm? Because calm isn't something that we force. It's something that the body returns to when it feels safe enough to do so. What children actually need is not being told what to do. That is not how children learn regulation. They learn it by experiencing it. And they experience it from us. They're watching. They're watching our tone, our pace, our presence, and they are borrowing our own calm. They're not being instructed just how to do it, how to be calm, how to have that energy. Okay, that was a lot. Let's go back for just a moment. Your kid's melting down. And you start to feel your own body reacting. Remember how I said that tight chest? And instead of saying, calm down, you pause. Even if it's just for a second. You lower your voice just a little bit and you say, I'm here. You're okay. I've got you. It's not something big that you need to do. And it's not something complicated. But your body is there saying to your child, you are safe. And that's what really starts to shift things. And if you're wondering what to actually do in those moments, here again are those quick, simple shifts. The first thing I want you to do is to lower your voice. When things get loud, don't copy. Don't try to overpower. Go softer. Number 2, slow your body. Your pace, your movements, your actions, they are communicating safety. And number 3, use fewer words. Like I said, their body is in this big emotion right now. They cannot hear those big words. They cannot reason. They don't need a lesson. They need to feel safe. And the most important thing to really help do this is to focus on connection first, not correction. Let your child know that you are there and that you see them. This doesn't mean saying that the behavior is acceptable, but it does mean letting them know, I see you, I am here, I am open, and providing that calm for your child. Sometimes what this looks like is simply you just sitting nearby and letting the moment pass. I have many memories as a parent and as an educator, and still with my preteens, where there are big emotions coming from them, and I am feeling it, and I want to say, calm down. Sometimes I do. But what really works is just sitting on the ground next to them, sitting near them, standing near them, saying, I'm here. That is hard. You are feeling a lot. Not in a punishing way, again, in just an allowing and a calm, gentle way, saying, I'm here for you. Let me give my calm to you. And sometimes you sit there in silence for 5 minutes until they're ready to come to you. And it's not that they're ready, it's that they know that you are safe and they feel safe. Now I want to restate, I know how hard this is. This is something that we don't talk about often enough, is the fact that we, us, parents, caretakers, we can't offer this calm if we don't feel calm. I know how hard that is. I know that you've been holding a lot. You have been needed all day long. And maybe you haven't had a moment to yourself to even take a breath. So when your child is overwhelmed, sometimes it meets a nervous system, your nervous system, that's already at capacity. And that's when things really start to escalate. And it's not because you don't care, but it's because your body is trying to keep up with too much. If you have had those moments before when you react and then immediately you think, oh, that is not how I wanted to handle that. I want you to hear me very clearly. You are not failing. You are responding from an overloaded system. And when you start supporting your nervous system, you'll notice that these moments, they really do start to feel different. You don't need perfect words. You don't need perfect timing. You just need small shifts that bring more calm into the moment. Because true connection creates regulation. If you are listening and you're thinking, this is exactly what is happening to me, how did you know? Well, I know because I went through it. I've been there. Sometimes I still go there. And I created a super simple quiz to help you understand what might actually be going on for you and the kind of support that you actually need right now. You can find that down below in the show notes. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this and for showing up in this work of providing the most ideal, nurturing, supportive environment that you can for your kid, for those kids that you care for. I know that it's hard, but you're here, you're showing up, you are wanting to improve, and you are able to do it. It starts with you. You have the power. I honestly believe that caregivers, parents, they have everything they need to support those who they're caring for, to give every child the best opportunity. And you're here showing up. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here, for doing what you do, for caring for the kids you care for. And I'll see you in the next episode.